I'm Ben Pearson, the Roadster Tracker. We are continuing with Rimworld. I know I said I wasn't going to do it last time, but I started thinking about it, and I think the big problem is I've been using Randy Random, which is a little bit risky to say the least. I did not close this stuff. Yeah. So we're gonna try something that's quite different. We're not gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go back to a little bit easier mode as a whole and not do Randy Random at the very beginning because we just won't have the forces. I do want to go to Randy Random eventually, but you know, we'll get there when it happens, when it's meant to be. So we're gonna start a new colony. We're gonna do Crashlands again. Strive to strive. This time we're gonna do Cassandra Classic. Same reload anytime mode. Fiend, sure. We're gonna do different. I definitely want to do something with insects, but I think we're going to try like a druggy type deal. I think that's how this is gonna work. And so we'll generate, and let's see how this goes. I want to kind of do a foresty. Well, we don't want to do too many mountains. I do like the idea of doing it by a river. Like what about here? Temperate forest. We got berries, we'll have plenty of wood, limestone and granite. There's even a disease frequency. I've never noticed that before. Interesting. They have a time zone? What? Yeah, I think this sounds perfect for what we're aiming for. So we're definitely gonna do an ideology. I think we'll do a custom fluid. And our ideology is definitely going to be one that it's tending towards drug usage. Something I don't do in real life. I don't know much about it, but it also seems to be a Rimworld way. So, what kind of? We'll do anarchist. That seems fine. Well, that wasn't anarchist. So, nature primacy, no. Human primacy. I don't think we're gonna do slavery. No, definitely not like high life. Exotic states of mind are central to a good life. Yep, I think this is what we're going to base everything on. Okay. So what else should we do? Insect meat, loved. Because, you know, we live out in the forest and we're willing to do different types of things. We'll speed up the research to be fast. I don't think we're gonna do any of this other stuff. Cannibalism is disapproved, but we will allow it to happen. Organ use is acceptable because, you know, we mostly care about ourselves. I think we're gonna not care about the thing. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. We can add in a social festival. Yeah, funeral. Was there another ritual we can do? Got the sky lantern. Let's do a dance party. So we're gonna have lots of rituals that we're allowed to do. I think we're gonna believe in comfort. The remnants are fine. A venerated animal. What would follow our approach? Nah, I don't think we'll do anything. Flop hat, everyone relaxed. Cool. Tattoos. Let's allow the tribal ones. They're rare, but it's gonna be okay if they have the tribal ones, but we don't want the other types of tattoos. I think that's the way to go. So we definitely want to do different types of things here. So we want someone who can grow. Thrive in extreme temperature. Freely ingest military drugs. Yeah. That's fine. Alcohol addiction. Well, that's fine. Neanderthals. Their minds are less adept to intellectual and social tasks. They're dangerously aggressive. That... maybe. Close range weapons, strong taste for explosives. That doesn't seem right. Desert life, no. It must consume flake or yayo. You know what? Sure. And we'll have another person, maybe superhuman, beautiful, and extremely intelligent. I mean, these are really powerful. Oh, these are vampires, basically. Huh. Well, I don't think we're gonna do that approach. We'll have... do we want a genie as the... So the genie, who's kind of the brain of the operations. Then we've got a waster who he is... they're ugly. Interesting. Be kind of the soldier-ite type guy, and then a drifter who will be a different type of soldier. Okay, so we'll want to re-roll some of these. We need one person with decent cooking. Cooking construction's a decent, with a little bit of crafting, a little bit of medical. A lot of medical. Your intellectual is high and your crafting. Actually, this is probably a pretty solid person. Incapable of violence. You know, that's okay. He's got his minions to do things. So this is going to be kind of our leader. I'm going to put this guy on the top. There's no social skills, which... yeah. It takes more damage to wimp. Our leader should be someone who has some social skills. We'll think about this. This looks like a good person. Well, this would be just a crafter though. Capable of fire. We don't want body purist. That doesn't sound like you're gonna be too happy with yourself. I like this. Mining, but he's incapable of dumb labor. We don't want that. Cooking, crafting. Shooting, lead, mining. He's capable of everything. Steadfast. Will be mentally tough. He can do a lot of medical, although he has no passion for it. That looks like a really good person. Good. So then... cochlear implant. Interesting. Huh. Doctor Lee, incapable of artistic and firefighting because you just don't like to fight fires. But you're okay. What are you going to be doing when you're not doing medical, though? That's the thing that I'm less sure. So you could do our crafting and intellectual and have decent medical. You got a lot of medical. You're going to be mining. We need one person who can grow the stuff. There we go. Plants. Plants, cooking. You're incapable of violence, though. That throws off our vibe for you. But we do want somebody who can do something with plants. Yeah, maybe. So you'd be a constructor and planter. You're going to be the miner, and presumably you can do some of the other stuff. You know what? Let's do these guys baseliners. Yeah, let's try it. What could go wrong? So we're doing this with no mods, just the baseline of all of the different DLCs. Waking in the sleep sound sarcophagus, we're fleeing to the planet. Let's take a look. So we got a danger zone here. Maybe we'll incorporate part of that. We have a little building here with some granite tables. Just taking a look, see what kind of stuff this is. I guess this is probably the most fertile land. This is a good patch of fertile land too. Nothing too terribly interesting. I think we're going to use this as one base, and we're going to have our initial base maybe encompass this water. And we do want to build close to the water too, that's right. So we can take advantage of that. And then we'll do something with this room. Okay, so first thing, we're going to chop some wood. Oh, let's also allow everything. Check out our work. You have a passion for it, but you're better at it. We'll have both of you guys be on doctoring. Bed rest is high priority. Childcare. We don't have anybody particularly good at social, do we? In fact, everybody's equally horrible at social. Okay. Well, that's something we're gonna have to find our spokesperson, I think. That's fine. Put everyone at a 3. Boarding's not gonna happen too often, so we'll leave them all at equal because they're all pretty bad. Obviously, you're gonna be our constructor because you got the passion for it. You also have a passion for growing, so that's your job. Plant cutting, I'm gonna have it turned on for everybody, but you will do most of the cutting, that's fine. Mining, you guys are actually both pretty decent at it, but I think we'll turn your smithing and tailoring and crafting down. Art, we're essentially gonna turn that off for now. Call it clean. Research, I'm gonna mark that as a 1, but you'll do the other stuff that needs to be done first. I think something there. Hey, it's not Atia? Cheers from Ukraine, wow. How's life these days? I'm glad you are able to tune into the stream from Ukraine. Wow. Like, I mean, we have kind of this vision that things are pretty horrible there, but, and I'm sure they are in parts of the country, but I'm, yeah, I haven't talked to anybody from Ukraine yet. Welcome. Let's turn the speed up a bit. Well, this is too big of a room. Let's cancel some of this. And let's just focus on a smaller room. Maybe 7 by 7. Electricity got restored, huh? Been having a hard time keeping that up, I imagine. Must be pretty late there, too. How close are you to the front? Ooh, lots of botched construction. That's no good. Baby decorations. This is interesting. Let's go ahead and put some beds down. I thought it was bad when I didn't have electricity for an hour on a Sunday morning. That's just an annoyance. I think we need to build a stockpile. And let's not allow raw resources. But otherwise it should be fine. Yeah, at least Western Ukraine, you're close enough to NATO territory where Russia's got to think real carefully before they're doing too much. Hang on. So let's see. Quinn is our mastermind, right? Yeah, he's the genie. He can't do any fighting. Hobbs is our super soldier. We'll give you the rifle, and Quell can still fight. We'll give you the revolver. Yeah. Man, I feel for you guys there. It's can't be fun to have this kind of stuff, have somebody just... Okay, Ancient Danger, that's not a big deal. So, I'm just going to... let's say mine this. I'm gonna put a D. Yeah, that looks like a D. To remember that that is an Ancient Danger. Wish there was more that we could do to help you guys. Such a delicate line that the Western world has to walk in helping Ukraine. Actually, let's put down here. And then this is gonna be just for the chunks and stone blocks. Well, that's good at least. It's true, you come to this kind of stuff to escape reality, right? Not to be talking about it. Well, hopefully things will be over soon, and maybe someday I'll get the chance to visit Ukraine. From everything I've heard, it's a lovely country. I've yet to be to Europe. I've been to South America, and I live in North America. But, yeah. Have yet to see what it's like in the old world, in the Eastern Hemisphere. One of these days I'll make it there. How am I doing? I'm doing fine. That's right, wood should not be in here. Trying to get through Rimworld. I've been having a miserable time. I've been trying to start a couple of these different campaigns and been failing miserably. Yeah. So we're just starting here. I literally just set up our first beds. We're taking a snooze. Let's go speed things up. We're gonna be starting to do a drug place, but I suppose the first thing we got to do is get our basics going. But thank you. Appreciate what I do. I don't know how much you follow of what I've done, or if you're just tuning in. I see this is the first time you've chatted here, so. I need to do more YouTube videos. 7x7 plot. So we're gonna do one of these of rice, the other one of smoke leaf. We're not gonna be able to do that for a while. Okay. Yeah, you know, maybe it wasn't the best idea to have a drug factory when we don't have people who have those kind of skills. Food poisoning from berries. All right. That's just bad luck. Yeah, mostly I'm just a space nerd, but I like to play video games for a couple of hours here and there and stream it. Work other people do. Yeah. Twitch is fun. This is kind of my escape. My chance to just relax, and it gives me an excuse to play video games and, you know, tax deduction and all that fun stuff, right? But I always like talking to new people, getting to know, see different parts of the world, see things that just you don't hear about otherwise. And I like space stuff. If you look through my VODs, there are a lot of space type games that I play in here. Rimworld's kind of in there too, right? Yeah, I've done a kind of sort of drug colony before. It was a part of it, but this time it's in the ideology. I'm having genetic soldiers that are gonna need that stuff, different types of drugs, and it's gonna be real interesting to see how things work here. Pyromaniac during a drug raid. Ouch. Sounds like you're probably better at this game than me. I've been trying to do something, but I've been doing it with Randy Random as the storyteller, and it's just been brutal. So I keep getting wiped out by weird coincidences. Oh, the last one was I had a... What was it that happened? There was a cougar. I managed to fight off the cougar successfully, but I had two people who were bleeding to death, which, okay, fine, but one of the people who was bleeding to death, they, or the person who was trying to heal them got attacked by a Yorkie, and the Yorkie went and just was enough of a nuisance where I couldn't do the job of healing him, and so I had two people ended up dying. I'm like, you know, it's just not as much fun when everyone's dead. Had no one with the medical skills that were left, and it was just all thanks to little Yorkshire, who decided to go mad at the critical moment. They make for some fun things. I should put those on YouTube. Yeah, I am doing Strive to Survive, at least. Oh, we have a cougar. Yee. That's rough. Cougars, we have a bad history. So let's go ahead and get a defensive area. This is a little earlier than I normally like to do this, but major break risk. What do we got? Quell. You're in intense pain. Why? Oh, because you have food poisoning. Well, that's fair. That's rough, but it's fair. We probably should set a drug policy. Oh yeah. That really is the key. And you can always change the difficulty. It's not too bad to do, right? Poor little rabbit. Oh, Yorkie, he's gonna get eaten. And I think I'm okay with this. Little Yorkshire, he's not gonna be able to amount to much. What animals do we have with us? Oh, there is a bond though. Maybe we should go attack that cougar. But Quell is one of our people who could do that, and he's in some serious pain because of the food poisoning. We need to manage the drug policy. So we're gonna do the Psych Light. We need to keep an inventory, one usage for addictions. Well, hang on, does our social drug policy treats... Oh yeah, it allows for using it for drug use. This is good. University's creeping up. You declared yourself no studying today. Yeah. I already had to repair a leak in the bathroom. Yeesh. And then one air alarm. Thankfully we have not had... It's been a long time since there's been that kind of thing in the United States. In fact, other than terrorist attacks, we haven't really had a war in the US and freak events that were mostly overseas. We haven't really had a battle in the US in a long time, other than islands. And back in those days, it'd be more naval bombardments than anything. Okay, so we've got our setup. Where's the cougar? It's over here. I have a feeling we're gonna have to take on that cougar before he takes out our little Yorkie. Oh, we have a spacecraft that landed where? Okay. Well, that's good to know. I wish we could do more as a country, but it's a tough balance. I've heard that the Starlink internet has actually made a huge difference. We don't need hay. We do need... not nutrifungus. I mean... let's do corn. And then the fact that we're not actually planting is probably an issue. We should be... You do have a passion for it. Let's go ahead and put your construct down to 3. I mean, communication is critical in a modern war. Our social skills are so horrible. This is probably not going to go great, but you know what? Let's talk to him anyways. Get some practice, if nothing else. Say hi, be sociable. We got to keep the drugs. Oh good, we have a flop hat. Wish we could give him the Yorkie, but that's fine. We could take their medicine. There is also the always buy components mantra. Well, we'll take a couple components from you guys. Probably should get medicine, but hopefully we can harvest. What do I do as an engineer? I work in the aerospace industry, so not with weapons, but with stuff that I don't talk about much. But I test to make sure that everything's working as anticipated. So let's see. This will be our kitchen. No, this is a temporary. Well, let's think this through. We know that this danger zone is going to be, this is probably where we want to funnel people in, because eventually we want to have this be the track. Yeah, I'm what's called a systems engineer. Sorry, I keep jumping around between gameplay and whatnot. So I take a look at the whole big system and make sure that everything's working how we expect it to, and generally being useful. I don't think I'm actually going to have that be a door. So we'll start out by the cooking here. We'll put our kitchen somewhere else eventually. What are you studying in the university? Out of curiosity. This may be as good of a chance to attack that cougar as we're gonna get. Oh, computer science, nice. What's your favorite programming language? Probably not the right question to ask, but that's okay. You know, hang on here. This should be our fridge. This should be the kitchen. Yeah. I know enough about computer science to be dangerous. But I have more of a curiosity type of mind when it comes to that type of thing. Yeah, this is totally gonna be our fridge. So we need power of some kind. Let's do that next. We're gonna expand this zone. Okay. Let's get these chopped. And then we'll build our power conduit down. Now, computer science majors GD script and Godot game engine. Godot is something that I have always wanted to tackle, but not always, but for the last several years. I did do a fair bit of stuff in Unity at one point in time. At one point in time, before I started the whole streaming thing, actually the first time I ever did a stream was a game dev stream. I was making this sea trading game. Nothing much ever came out of it. I was doing that with Unity. But it was fun. Mad Rat! Oh no! Yeah, let's go ahead. Draft everybody, get them here. Prepare to take on this evil, evil threat. Oh, we have a gift that was left. The gift was a bow and a granite club. Nice. Wait, Quinn, are you capable of violence? You're sweaty. That's fair. Yeah, you are incapable of violence. That's fine. Quinn, run away! Oh dear. Hobbs, run away! Holy cow, this freaking rat is causing all kinds of chaos. I should probably keep running. Yeah, Unity, it used to be not as bad. No! Dude, rescue. But it's become kind of crazy recently. How is your health? You need to be tended to. Like, hang on. Quell. Does not have much medical, but Hobbs does, right? Yeah, you have a lot of medical, so go ahead and tend to Quinn. You can do some pretty amazing stuff in Unity. How's your bleeding, no immediate danger, but we're probably better off getting you fixed up just to be sure. Okay. So it looks like we're getting our corn. I really like C# as a language personally, but maybe that's just me. But I program a lot in Java at my day job in Python, so C# is, I call it Java done right. And it's all vastly better than C++. Ugh. I'm gonna go ahead and set aside a zone for... Okay, that is the right size. We're gonna plant... let's do smoke leaf, and then we'll do one that's heel root. Seems like a thing. Well, maybe we should do cotton. Let's do cotton first. Cotton plant. Get a little bit of cloth going. Good. Yeah, we're gonna need some batteries, but it's fine. Let's see. Butcher creature, do forever. And then we'll go ahead and make kibble. Do until we have 10, sure. And then we're going to cook fine meals until we have 10, and then simple meals until we have 10. Sure, we'll go with the default names. Why not? Let's see here. That's fine. So not 8. We'll call it. We'll name one after you, but not your full name, because that's too long. Sure, that's not how you parse your name, but we're gonna go with it. Okay, the next thing we need to do is set up some bedrooms. A cave builder's passing by. Thanks, I guess. I'm sure you're gonna be eaten before too long, so you know, because my colonies, that tends to be how they go. Okay, let's go ahead and start. What do we want to do? A 5x5 bedroom. So we're gonna build everybody a 5x5 bedroom. And then we'll put doors on this side, in the middle. Okay, I did do that right. Was scared for a second. Maybe some vents. Not a T. Ah. So let's do not T. I like it, not T. Don't know how well your English is on that one, but having learned a second language myself, I know that sometimes little nuances like that will seep through. But naughty. You've been a very naughty person. Seems appropriate for the colony. Second name translated comes to be that. That is so... That's kind of a bizarre name, actually, now that I think about it. Well, that's all cool. All right. So we only have electricity when the wind is blowing. We'll get the bedrooms and then we'll make some gas army. We've got one person who's equipped with a knife. All right. Let's get everyone into place. We may have to deal with that cougar sooner or later, but wait. He's even waiting for a little bit, so, you know, it's fine, undraft. We'll let you guys get to your business for a little bit. Let's keep an eye on him. Oh, we'll need a prisoner room soon. Okay. We should probably set up our defenses away from our wind turbine. Well, usually the humans aren't too bad. They're big targets. It's the critters that usually get to me. Headshot. Okay. Undraft. Allow, and then let's just do a sleep spot in what will be our freezer. Furniture. Been too long since I played the game. For prisoners. So why don't you go ahead and, well, let's, before we go too far, mind-shattering pain, this is fine. His body looks fine. He can mine, craft, he can do a little bit of, I mean, he's basically on par for the type of person that we have, so this will be fine. Xandris, that's interesting. Yep. Wait, do we actually have the smoke leaf planted? Do we have somebody who has that level of skill already? Oh, I'm also gonna not force people to sleep during the middle of the night if they don't feel they need to. So, oh, you're already at a 4, nice. Let's go ahead and set up a similar defense fort there. This will be fine. Okay, so we're gonna need another room. An infection, who has the infection? Probably Hannah, yep, that's what I figured. Well, if we don't give you medicine, you will die, and we do want people. So, therefore, we'll allow you to use our medicine. Hopefully we can keep you alive. We should have some heal root. Harvest? That will also help. Oh yeah, it's a great thing. I don't speak Portuguese often enough. I have occasionally done a stream where somebody's come on that was from a Portuguese-speaking country, and we had a little bit of a chat, but I don't do that nearly often enough. How are you doing, Hannah? Good. We'll allow one more dose of real... Well, we have herbs now. Let's go ahead and just switch you down to herbal meds, now that we have some. Awful, normal, poor. Let's go ahead and get... And then the prisoner barracks will be the last one. Well, no. Let's make the prisoner barracks the first one so that they actually have a spot. As soon as we have a bed built, then we will go ahead and move our prisoner over. We'll take whoever has the best... Well, let's take, yeah, the normal bed. We're gonna reinstall you in here. Sorry, Quinn, you don't have a room anymore. And then this is gonna be, let's say medical for prisoners. So that probably means that we'll switch this person over. Rat meat rotted away, that's fine. Oh yeah. It's amazing how much you learn about the culture of a place by understanding the language as well. So we're actually going to expand this zone to have all of our storage in here. Hobbs, what are you doing? Can we... I guess we don't want to move you yet. Can I... Okay, we'll bring you to the right one. Good, good, good. And then we'll set this one to no longer be medical preference and deconstruct this. I mean, we should give you guys better beds, but that's just normal, poor, poor. Let's deconstruct these poor beds. We'll give Quinn this room. Get rid of the rocks so that we have a nicer looking room. Okay. I think we got this. C1 in English. You know, I mean, as far as typing goes, your language is pretty good and you're definitely able to understand most of what I'm saying, at least as far as I can tell. Yeah, it's really was kind of fun to see where the things came out. One of my favorite examples of how influencing how people think with a language is I used to live once upon a time on the Navajo Indian reservation. And so my brothers got to learn Navajo. I was a little bit further along that they didn't make us. And so I didn't want to learn the language at that time, so I didn't, which is too bad. But I learned that the Navajo word for yes is just oh. The Navajo word for no is very, very difficult to... It's multiple words, and there are more than one different possibility as far as it goes. And you can learn an awful lot about the culture based off of that fact. So let's put a cooler in here. We'll put 2. I don't want to have the prisoner be the one, but we're going to go ahead and sit a cooler in. We won't have air control all the time. Ambrosia sprout, well, that definitely fits our vibe. There's a trick I learned. You set a growing zone over this, and then you say, do not allow sowing. We'll shrink the zone a little bit. Then when the stuff is fully harvested, it will automatically be harvested, and you don't have to do micromanaging stuff. Why are we cleaning there? What do our zones look like? No, this is not home zone. Definitely don't want this to be part of the home zone. I will keep the barricade as part. A little bit around there. I'm okay with keeping the farm. Yeah, this'll do. You know, it is funny how your audio thing can vary. So, I mean, the ability I have to understand languages varies differently from my ability to... So I'd say that in order, my ability to read Portuguese is the best, then understand it, then speak it, then write it. And it's so interesting to have it divided into those different types of things. As far as writing, your English is fine. I wouldn't even notice that you were not a native speaker other than the fact that you mentioned that you're from Ukraine, and I assumed that that wasn't. A praetor is calling nearby. Guard was killed in ambush. He's being hunted by a man-hunting hare. We're going to accept the honor for Quinn. Who does have the highest social skill now? I know nobody has a great skill. Which reminds me, you have developed immunity. Excellent. We do need to recruit you. But let's try to convert you first. So I think we're going to accept the quest for Quinn. He was kind of my leader. Barrows joins. This is temporary. Well, yeah, I mean, at the time I lived in Brazil, so that helped quite a bit. What are you doing over there? Dude. Like, you're being hunted. Don't just skywatch. No wonder you needed my help, man. So let's see, what skills do you have? Beacon will approach me, focus, Hobbs. Oh, focus Quinn? Oh, Quinn's probably not the right person, that's fine. You can do a solar pinhole. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and put you... Let's have you make a solar pinhole. Put it on the corner. Just target an empty area. I mean, why can't you do it here? Target's out of range. Okay, you have to... So, solar pinhole, what about in here? Maybe you have to be inside the room? Let's go ahead and make as many solar pinholes as we can do. Undraft. So this will create a small little void to be able to basically continually have light. Fun little psychic ability. And then where else should we put one of these? Fourth, what other languages do you know? Let's put one out here. We got the shuttle. I think we're gonna put one out here so we can see our targets better. And then let's see, maybe put one here. Help our plants to grow better. No psi focus. Okay, we had you use all of your psi focus. Sweet. Ukrainian, Russian, English, and Polish. Not bad. How different are Ukrainian and Russian? Out of curiosity. So Quinn has shuttle arrive. We did this. We need to do the yeoman ceremony. We'll go ahead and accept it. We have a quest soon. Okay, so Quinn, what can we do? Oh, we're having a little party, I guess. Start the bestowing. Well, I mean, it's not gonna be great, but that's fine. We just don't have anywhere to do it. Let's just get it over with. Begin. Have it outdoors, have our little Yorkie there, decent number of people. Terrible bestowing ceremony, that's not a huge surprise. Unimpressive, yeah. No extra honor, that's fine. But you have a yeoman title. You are now a Psycaster. So what can we do as a Psycaster? There's a romance button. That's interesting. Oh, we need the ritual spot, which we don't have. How do we? select wood. So we have the psi focus, we got... We'll have to do some kind of a meditation spot here. So it's, I didn't even think that Polish would be similar. That's, although that should be obvious now that I think about it. Huh. I know that Spanish and Portuguese are quite similar. Renounce the title. I have a favorite color. So we have the ability Burden. Slows the target for a short time. Okay. That's interesting. Be a little useful, I suppose. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting there. So this needs to go down to be a freezer. -5 is probably good. Yeah, that's fine. And then this one doesn't have any power, but we'll leave it be. This is fine, so let's get the power set up. This is already better than I have been doing recently with my Rimworld. Usually it was at the yeoman ceremony that things were falling apart in the past. So this is good. You can check out the VODs and they'd be awful. That's all good. Yeah, I mean, English is kind of funny because it's really, there is no language that you can understand most of. Oh yeah. Vents are something that I do plan on doing. I'm just working on it slowly. Actually, let's forbid that project for the moment. I wonder how well that solar pinhole is going to do. Food crops won't go in the winter cold. They're not growing. I thought they might. How much light is there? They're at 50% light. So just barely not enough to grow, which probably was intentional. Okay, that's fine. Everyone's fully healed now. Yep, intentional. I was always planning on building vents, and then we're going to get this one. Yeah. I should have probably waited until they were not. And then we're gonna switch this one to be for colonists. Do I want to build more rooms now? Nah. What's next? I think it's time to set up a research room. And crafting. So... just taking a quick peek here. This area, let's reserve this for Death Trap. So I think the outer wall will build along here, maybe this way. I don't know how we're gonna build that on the water, but we'll figure that part out later. So we need a storage area for general goods. And our crafting area. I think we'll do more bedrooms here. So we'll plan on this being our bedroom zone. Planting, although it'd be better to get higher. Guess that leaves maybe over here. Forget how big you can build these. It's probably just a little bit too big for the storage, and then we'll do somewhat long room. How wide is this? 7's too big. Let's do one smaller. I'll fix this over here. Cancel. And then we need some doors. And we'll put one on the top and the bottom. And that looks lovely. Cool. Let's go ahead and order up all of these trees chopped in here. And that should get us what we need. Hey, we got our first crop of rice. Excellent. You have no power. Power is something we're gonna need too. We don't have batteries. You didn't miss anything too important. Just me rambling. We're starting to build our first storage area and research lab / crafting room. We got a timber wolf. And we also had our first harvest of rice. So let's see, research. Cyanide brewing would be nice, but we're gonna do drug production as our first research. Because we kind of got to. Maybe we should do batteries first. No, drug production first, then batteries. Hey there, Dragos Prime. Welcome. Yep, first, wind turbine farm. I mean, I swear the game's got to be made with this in mind. Thank you for the follow there. It's not a T. There we go. Now I got it right. So now we'll have Dragos be in the game as well. So I'll warn you, my colonies have not been doing so great, so there's a very, very likely chance you won't be in for very long, just so you know, Dragos. This is the third start that I've streamed recently, and though this time I'm deliberately taking a few things to make it a little bit easier. Most notably, I'm turning off Randy Random until I'm ready for it, which will be soon. Eat raw food? We don't have any meal? Okay. Well, we at least have... Hey, everybody's happy. We should probably do some berry harvesting then. Harvest. Let's just harvest whatever's out here. Yep, it is what Rimworld's all about. Yeah, I've just barely scratched the surface. We have 3 different people, all with different skills. We have... What are you? We have a genie. So this engineer, he's kind of the mastermind of the operations. We have Dragos, who's kind of the muscle. He's a soldier. And then we've got a waster who, you know, he just wants to get wasted. And seems like a good thing to be on a drug farm for that. We're slowly starting to actually get some real plants growing. Yeah, things are coming along smoothly. And thank you for the follow then, Dragos. Hey, lovely chat we got going on here. So It's Not a Tea has been telling me about life in Ukraine these days, and we're trying to stay away from any of the nasty things. We're talking about the more pleasant parts, because, you know, that's how things are, right? I had the very lucky thing, we had the person who came to bestow psychic powers, you know, the quest that you're having, he had the ability to do solar pinholes, so I made as many solar pinholes as I could make all over the place until they don't work anymore. Let's go ahead and do something with these tables. Let's reinstall them here. And that way we can eat with a table. We have 4 meals, okay. Let's... 20 meals seems like fine. I mean, gene modding is definitely the part that you see early on. The other big part, I mean, there's children, gene modding, and the third one is the mechs and pollution that's associated with that, I suppose. Okay, so we've got this going. Let's set our new stockpile zone here. And this is going to be not stone blocks, just wood. But otherwise there, and it's going to be priority normal. And then this is our freezer. So we're going to clear all, do not allow rotten, just have food and animal corpses. And this will be important. Got a nasty infection in their mountain home, which made you relocate where? Yeah. I've had a bunch of that kind of stuff recently. I've had 2 failed starts that I've been streaming. You can go through the VODs if you so desire later. They didn't last that long. This one's already lasted longer than the previous ones. They were all stuff like that. The last one, I was attacked by a coyote. And then, what happened with the coyote? I recovered from that reasonably well. And then I ended up dying because I had no... What was it? Oh yeah, there was an infection that happened. It was... And a Yorkshire kept me from just randomly decided to start attacking because, you know, that's what they do, I guess. He was nipping at my toes at a very critical moment, and bad stuff happened. So let's see. Infestations. I thought you said infection for a second, but yeah, infestations I've got to do something with at some point in time. This will do. We should also put some light, and let's start getting some chairs. We may have to get batteries first, but I really want the drug production first. I have my ideas on what I'm gonna do to Prison Break. All right, well, let's draft everyone. Get you all over here. You just open the door? Quinn can't do much, but you can burden Hannah. Okay. Undraft everybody. Let's go ahead and capture you again. And then we'll tend to you. I guess you weren't too happy because we didn't have proper meals, and we still don't have great meals, but we're getting there. You have probably the best room of any of these. You know, it was a free wall. That's why I put this right on the Ancient Danger, and then I'll have my kill zone be right here, so that what I'll do is I'll pop open the Ancient Danger eventually, like over here, and so that way anything that comes will come right through the kill zone. I'm incorporating it as a part of the base from the get-go, because they're the coolest areas to have once you have access to it, and it's free wall for right now. Rare Thrumbos, yeah, we're not doing anything with you. We need a meditation spot. Well, all right. Was that miscellaneous? Yeah. I don't know. Put a meditation spot over here by the water. That's about the best we can do. How the box engineer thinking. Guilty. I am most definitely an engineer. Your certainty is not really changing much. I mean, our social skills are horrible, so there is that. Let's go ahead and get some floor. Random space fact. Let's see here. The first ever helicopter to fly on another planet was Ingenuity, that was a part of the Mars Science Lab 2020 that landed with Perseverance rover. So I guess that's more than one fact, but that's how I roll. Oh, the sunlights went out! Oh, that's too bad. The solar pinholes. I guess you have to renew those on a random basis. Gotta keep things going strong. Somebody needs to cook. Who is our cook? Obviously, cooking is not a high enough priority for you. But it's I don't understand what you're doing all day, Dragos. Just... Oh, there's no power! Okay. That's fair. So the power is really becoming an issue. First ever helicopter was invented by Ukrainian. I didn't know that. Oh, Sikorsky. I have heard that name before. I didn't know he was Ukrainian. Cool. All of this raw food. Okay, let's build another. I don't think this is gonna help much, but we probably do actually legitimately have some stresses on our network, so. If we're resorting to that, we should at least harvest berries. They'll at least be edible. Are they saying yayo? Is it the drug? That's what it sounds like to me. You know, So, we don't have our role, but we don't have the worship spot set up yet, and that is something that we're going to need to do soon. But food is really the priority. Oh, we should also build a stone bench. Stoneworker's bench. Which I'm not going to build out of that. Let's do some tree chopping. Chop, chop. I always thought that was named after a city, but maybe the city's named after Sikorsky. I've definitely heard of that, though. Oh, we're cooking some meals. Yay! We got a gift, a couple of components. Okay, we'll take it. So can we get back to the wooden stonecutter's table? Good. Another gas army raid. And this time there's still just one person. Okay. They're attacking immediately this time. This is fine. Let's go ahead and draft. Get you guys in place. So Quinn, you're going to burden this person. Now we got a rifle shot going too. Okay, dead, good. Let's allow... So we do now have a corpse. This is the first time this has happened. So let's see, is that a miscellaneous that we need for some graves? First ever gas lamp. Just have our little cemetery be here. First ever gas lamp was invented in your city. Huh. You know, Ukraine has a bigger role in history than I think a lot of people realize. It definitely includes me. Let's take a look at the wildlife. Do we have anything? Yeah, we do have a place to deal with this. So let's go get the deer, go hunt them. I love the idea of a guard Yorkie. Yorkie. Can't even say them right. Poor guy. We should also put herbal meds in here. There's probably a few other things. Wish there was an easier way to just say anything that needs to be refrigerated. Manufactured medicine, herbals. Can stay in there. Do have some, which is good. Storage area is so huge for the time being. Eating the berries. Quinn, can you... We don't have enough food. Okay. Let's go ahead and harvest some more stuff. This stuff is coming along quite nicely. There's some cotton fields not far from my house, and they look quite lovely. Quinn, no. Wait. Is it Dragos? Yeah, Dragos, go butcher. Good, good, good. This will get us a few meals. Desperately need to be having more. Decent chance of food poisoning with these, but you know what? It'll work. Not tea is not drinking tea. This is good. We're gonna need our drug production up before too long because we're gonna start to get people who are in need of drugs. That's gonna become expensive, and it's kind of embarrassing if we have to import them. Tasty murder. Meat is murder. We are definitely not that ideology. I did change cannibalism down to, it's not abhorrent, it's just frowned upon in our ideology. Cannibalism, it's disapproved. So. Oh good, we're getting... And hopefully all of this harvesting is getting our plant skills up. Dragos, we're gonna drag you out of bed and get you to cook some. You are a cook, right, Dragos? Yeah. Your skill is up to 6, nice. Actually, before you do that, why don't you butcher? And then maybe we'll even make some fine meals for once. We're making kibble first. You know what? No, cook here. Kibble... We don't want to do this with the vegetarian stuff. Only... Yeah. Bulk goods traders. Well, hello. We are happy to have you guys around. Hopefully we can do some nice trades. Lots of accomplishments stolen by the Russians too. Corella. I've definitely heard that name before. I mean, to be fair, the United States stole a lot of our rocket stuff from German scientists. We have a few fine meals. Oh, this is so good. Who's a major brisk rake? Dragos. Recreation deprived. We should do at least a horseshoe pin. Let's I don't know that it matters. Let's build it over here. And Quinn, once you go talk to trade, let's see what we can do here. We would love, well, we have the rice. Let's give them our leather. We're not going to do anything with that for a while. Give them our ambrosia. Hello. And then let's take... Do they have like meals maybe? Although we are a druggies, let's leave some of this. I suppose we could take the pemmican. Let's take like 20 well, let's take like 50 pemmican. Of course, it's well known that Von Braun was not exactly, you know, American. We know he's German. It's kind of controversial, actually, because, you know, he was around during some bad times. How are you doing, Hannah? Malnutrition will get you cyclite dependency. Yeah. How's your planting skill, not tea? I still love that. Oh, you're up to 6. Great. Timberwolf Revenge? Who? Well, okay. Dragos went berserk. You must have... Did you do what I think you did? Huh. No, you didn't. Oh dear. Okay. Undraft. Let's go rescue Dragos. Sorry guys about this, he's just had a bad day. Now that you've got some food, then... Wait! What? Did we kill one of our guests? Oh dear. This is so bad. This is so bad. Oh, I can't believe that this happened. Okay. Well. And luckily they're not too mad at us. Huh. I've never seen that happen before. Did we even get to keep his rifle? I guess we get to keep the rifle. Now Dragos is our only cook, which is gonna be a problem. They seem to not notice that they lost a person. Nati is harvesting, or planting. We'll get Dragos to go get some food. Pretty accurate, you're bad at cooking. Apparently you can plant stuff though. So you're eating on the dead corpse, which is lovely. Dragos is resting. This is fine with a bad back. I mean, that's a rough modify. What is it? You just move slowly. Well, we'll replace your back eventually. It'll be fine. But you're mostly sticking around. And Hannah... You don't like anybody here. Oh, that's right, you don't like men. Well, it's kind of rough. Their certainty is coming down. They are coming around to us slowly. And we're getting some better food. Okay, Quinn, I need you to get our graves dug. Where did you go? Meditate? Okay, fine. No, actually, I want you to get this other one. Tired of seeing dead bodies around. Nati, why don't you bury our 2 people? You're not going to be a very happy camper, but these things happen. Oh, it's funny how that is sometimes. It's good when we can mimic reality, especially without knowing it. Hunter lacks ranged weapon. Dragos lost his rifle. That's right. Oh, pilot and... So it was only a pilot that they had. That's rough. With a bad back, that's going to make you not so great of a hunter, but we do need meat, and you do have the best shot, probably, of anybody. He must have missed and hit the wolf. Okay. Oh, it's so nice that we're able to actually have meals now, even though we're on the very cusp all the time. Let's, try to keep 30 of each for the time being. At least they're eating with a table now, so, you know, there's that. Awful bedroom. We need that roll, huh? Okay. So, we'll have Queen probably be our leader here. How are you? 70 days is our break interval now. Hemge farm. Well, that's interesting. 38%. All right. Uh-oh. You gotta go fix that. Go ahead and fix the broken component. And having the ambrosia around is actually gonna be a lifesaver. And I think this farm method actually allows you to continually harvest it and not chop down the plants. Which, you know, is probably not what's intended now that I think about it, but that's okay. Hosting a friend. Wants to learn about other countries, wants to come here, will not do any work. Appreciates quality accommodations. Why would we do this? No, I don't think this is something we can do now. We can barely keep our own people alive. And we don't have quality accommodations for them. Just put them on drugs. Yeah, I suppose there's that. How's your construction going, Nati? It's getting there. We have no research. Did we not? I swore I researched drug production. So we should build some light. That will help with some stuff. Here's fine. Then one here, and one in the middle of each room. Then we can build a little nightstand too while we're at it. Ancient mech. So passed by, found an active transponder. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do that. 2 of our colonists have the flu. Oh no. That's too bad. At least we have the pemmican as backup food for those times when we're not able to. I really want to do pod. Okay. That's the winner one. Where's the pod? Over here. Nati, can you rescue them? Probably don't have a spot. Yeah. Can you not rescue? Wait, what's all this? Ancient shopping carts? A whole ton of them? Huh. Can we not rescue you? Let's try putting a sleep spot and see if that changes anything. We can't seem to do anything to help them. Maybe it has to be a medical spot? Not much we can do. Okay. I don't know why we can't do anything, but I'm just confused. Let's actually deconstruct that. That is interesting, to say the least. How's everybody doing with the flu? Immunity is looking excellent and looking good in your case. How does spacecraft do guidance in space? I mean, there's a lot to it, but basically they have different sensors that will figure out where they're pointed in space, and then they can reorient themselves using, there's a couple of different ways they can use magnetic powers for fairly small spacecraft that will orient based off of the Earth, or they can do I've got another Emberage sprout. They can do reaction wheels that will spin wheels around, or gyroscopes that will help to figure out to change their pointing. And then do not allow sewing there. And they can also use small thrusters if they need to. They really don't want to do that. And yeah. Oh. Yeah, kind of. The gyros in KSP are a little bit, like most things in KSP, they're a little bit too powerful. There's a limit to how much you can do. You can spin it in one direction, but once the wheel is spinning so fast, then it'll have to stop spinning in that direction. And so you have to desaturate that somehow. And you can either use magnetic torquers, or you can use thrusters to de-spin the reaction wheels. But they use reaction wheels on all kinds of stuff. Space telescopes, the International Space Station, small comm satellites, you name it, they have something. Quinn, why don't you go ahead and get a lamp right there? That'll help the cooking be a little bit easier. In fact, why don't you go ahead and put a lamp in our prisoner's room? We're gonna help him to see the light a little bit easier. You don't have to spend fuel eventually. What they usually try to do with gyros is they spin them in one direction, mostly to orient themselves to point the spacecraft to the sun, and then when it's on the night side, then they can de-spin, so they kind of spin back the other way. And if they've got everything set up right, then they don't have to use any fuel. The fuel just comes in used when you have something that's more severe. Dragos, I do want you to do some cooking. We have a steel chair. Ugh. Don't want steel chairs. I hate it when they sneak some steel chairs in somehow. It's a good chair. We'll leave that be until we have an appropriate wooden chair. We may as well. Fine meal from an incompetent cook. Oh, that was the Yorkshire. Little rascal. Oh well. Quinn needs medical treatment. Who can treat Quinn? Not T. Wait. I thought we had 2 doctors. Yeah, Dragos can. Go ahead and treat Quinn. Right middle toe was bitten off. That's no fun. More gas army raids. This is particularly rough. This is what got me in trouble with one of mine. Still just 1. He's pretty close though. I thought we built some fortifications over this direction, but it looks like we did not. All right, well, let's draft everybody. Let's have you guys come right here. Or you're gonna wait for a while. Fine, we'll undraft. Eventually that's where we'll go though. Good time to have everybody have food poisoning. Lovely. Oh, that's just our prisoner. That's fine. Okay, draft. Let's have everybody come out here, actually. No! They're killing our little puppy! Okay. Quinn, why don't you burden? Okay, come out here. Dragos is right in the middle. Good, good. Burden. Good. Undraft. What's your deal? Health-wise, got asthma. That's not great. Bio. Very intellectual animals. This would free up a lot. You're not good at much else though. Still. Let's go ahead and do this, and then for the short term, we're going to have a sleep spot in there. Quinn. Go ahead and capture. Good, good. Yeah, the gyros will eventually stop spinning, so you do need to supply electricity constantly to keep up the speed. This is very true, actually. Dragos is hiding in the room. We need this role fulfilled. Okay, Quinn. No, well, we do. We can just do a ritual spot for the moment. It's not gonna be the best, but let's do this. It's not a miscellaneous thing? Pen marker, egg box, sarcophagus, no. Ideology has its own tab now, okay. So we got a ritual spot now. Let's go ahead and assign you to be our leader. Begin. Guess Dragos is... Oh, I probably should have had Dragos be a part of it. Oh well. Successful role change. Okay. Oh, we have some of our smoke leaf. Smoke leaf needs to be stored in here. Not the joints, but we do need the raw. Yeah, I don't think dye needs to be, but the other stuff does. Okay, our corn is getting close to being grown. We're coming along. Poor Hannah. Food poisoning again. Oh, why do you have to go and oh, you're eating the raw rice. Okay. Dragos. I do need you to cook. Let's cancel this haul. Andreas is 2 infections. Ooh. That does not sound very healthy. Dragos, can you tend to him, please? What happened to Dragos? What is... It's food poisoning? Go ahead and rescue. Quinn... You have decent medical. Why don't you go ahead and then... Okay, that's fine. How is your immunity? So your immunity is far beyond the infection there, and your immunity is barely beyond the infection there. I guess the immunity is a shared score between the two. Interesting. Workers, needs people to translate a book. I would love to do this, but we cannot afford to give up anybody right now. Which is really too bad. I wonder if the 2 infections at once is almost a good thing. Let's do cycloid. 1 thing of cotton should be enough for a while. Ay, Dragos. You know, I haven't actually set your goal. Let's convert you. And Quinn's asleep, so that's fine. Interesting. Everybody is a little bit unhappy because they want to have a moral guide. Nobody would participate if we do this now because everybody's asleep. Dragos! No, can we... Can't cook. Dadgum. Go ahead and harvest the berry bush. Harvest botched. Yeah. Oh dear. Little Yorkie is dying. Okay, let's have everybody come over here. Let's go back. Dragos, no! Hang on. We will burden this guy. Okay. You guys both get down here. Naughty, you're gonna have to get a little bit closer. The Yorkie died, no. Quinn, okay. Dragos, you're gonna be undrafted. Quinn, you can undraft to go work on healing people. And then Naughty, you're going to keep firing at this guy. Get some target practice, let's kill this link. It's crazy there, the little pause. Yeah, the highest social is definitely the important thing. The problem is nobody has any social skills. I mean, you look, your candle, the warning, 0, 0, 0. Undraft. How are you, buddy? It's definitely more important than leader role. Stargazing, that's nice. What? Did you throwing a tantrum in someone else's room? I mean, fair enough. Just try not to break anything, please. At least there's nothing too expensive there. Okay, Dragos, go butcher. We need food. This is obvious. Oh, feeding raw meat. That's rough. Ideal beastman. Interesting. Okay. I guess Yorkie's on the menu. I'm not really trying to keep the ambrosia away from him, I don't think. Oh, thank goodness, we're gonna have food here. So go ahead and cook. Mad Muffalo? Are you kidding me? We got no choice. Come over here. Let's go more like here, actually. Okay. So Quinn, go ahead and combat command. Okay, back off. Actually, not T. Whoop. Dragos doesn't have a freaking weapon. Hang on. Yeah, come attack us. Naughty, come over here. Why don't you guys get over here? Okay. Keep firing at this guy until dead, and you go equip... Where's your rifle? Not in here. Did you lose it somewhere? Oh, there it is. Just cross right across the line of fire, that'll do. Okay, Dragos, keep... Go just... You can't haul, can you? Dadgum. Oh, you need to be undrafted. Yeah, okay. So go haul the rice. Okay, you can be undrafted now. Butcher. Hannah, malnourished. I mean, that's fair. Now we got a prison break. Lovely. We gotta build a copy of this quickly. Undraft. Dragos, I need you to continue to finish this. Nati, you can go ahead and capture. There's nowhere to go. Lovely. Do build this real quick, please. We're gonna need warm clothes. We don't even have a... We do have a tailor bench, don't we? What does a duster do? So we're just gonna make a jacket. Do until we have one. Dragos. Yeah, there's plenty now. Go cook at the stove. Go ahead and capture Hannah again, please. Can you capture him? Okay. Quinn, your next thing you're gonna do is build some beds. And we need to clean up that prisoner room because that's a mess. Well, thank you very much, So It's Not a Tea, for stopping by, and good luck with everything. I appreciate everything. Missing some wood. Dirty cooking area. Well, okay, that's fair. We should build at least a wood floor here. And actually in here as well. Quinn, go ahead and repair the cooler. Crisis of belief? Dragos still has bad food poisoning that will not go away easily. We have some meals though that will last for a little while. And we have a freaking raid. It's probably gonna be, oh, just one person still. Whew. Thank goodness. Is that a soccer ball? Kinda looks like it. Actually, let's undraft. We'll give him a little scooch. We'll draft once he hits right about there. Good. Stragos down. Can you not? Can't walk. This is gonna be rough. Headshot, nice. Okay. Undraft, allow, and we're good. Let's just do a quick unforbid all. Quinn's having to spend a lot of time meditating. Okay, why don't... We need to clean up this area. Sorry, Gwen. I'm sure you got better things to do, but... We really should build another one of these vents just to separate out these two rooms. That'll make them a little bit less cranky. How's Andreas here? Go ahead and tend. Puking their guts out. Always a fun time. And I do want, oh, we need some wood. So we're gonna have to get the trees cut soon. Can Nati do that? Get some oak trees, that sounds good. We're back down to raw food, ugh. No, we didn't have to give you raw food. Yeah, we have meals. The deserter, what's your deal? Soldiers calling nearby. Hunted by a loyalty squad. Be one trooper, will become an enemy of the Empire. I don't think we're gonna be doing that, most likely. Quinn, you're researching, you know what? Nati, go ahead and harvest. Shaman caravan. As soon as we got some more meals, then we will go ahead and get you. Okay, we should be able to cook some meals. Male psychic soothe, that's nice. Trying to keep these guys alive, but it's, oh, uncertainty is going way down. That's good. Quinn, can you go ahead and build this vent? And then we should talk to these guys. I guess Quinn's as good a person to do it as Annie. Go ahead and trade with them. I would love the neuramine. I only have one herbal med. The ambrosia's gonna be rough. We do have some cash. They have pemmican. I think we're gonna have to take some of that. That will help our food situation for a little while. Now we're cooking again, that's good. Quinn, can you build the horseshoes? Yeah, and then we'll have you build the bed next. Let's get the other bed, and we're gonna deconstruct this sleep spot. Somebody needs to clean this room. Normal beds, okay. Go ahead and clean out this area. This is just filthy, that's not gonna help them any. I mean, I guess it helps them with the crisis of faith bit. which is, there's some value in that. Okay, they all have beds now. They should be... Uncertainty dropped quite a bit. Interest in learning other cultures once their host will not do any work. That's a no. Hard no. At least we have horseshoes going now. Sweet. We've been playing with each other. This is so nice. Quinn, you're spending all of your time researching. You know, buddy, we're gonna have you do other things. Yeah, this is good. Getting some new gear will help. That will be nice to have some nice shiny clothes. Dragos. Oh, that's what you're doing. Good. Nati should be harvesting some of the ambrosia. Now we've got more of it. Is that caravan still around? No. We're working on the warm clothes slowly. So let's see here. We're gonna do what else? What's our flop hat? My copy and so let's change this to a flop hat. Can we do that? No. So we want to make a flop hat do until we have one good quality. Same with the jacket, one good quality. And then let's just use some pants. Make pants. Until we have one of good quality. And then let's just do, let's do a parka. Okay, that should do. Oh, good. Gonna be able to start getting a lot more stuff. Get the meals cooking, excellent. We'll have a lot of vegetarian stuff with all of this corn. And rice, too, for that matter. Hopefully we can get one of these people converted to us so that way we can get them recruited. They're getting pretty close, I think, on the conversion. Transport pod crash. Aesthetic priest. Let's go ahead and rescue you. Nati is Quinn is really the person who's the least important to the moment. So Quinn, where was this person? I don't see them. I thought they were up by the river. There we go. Way far away. Go ahead and rescue. Rescue Lukey. I suppose we could use Quinn's building skills, and the research is going to help. But right now, food production is obviously king. I'm getting better care of our prisoners. Health is okay. Cracked spine needs tending to. Can you? Okay, Dragos will do it. That's fine. Crisis of belief. Infialism. What's our name of our ideology? Archnotechopath, okay. Worksite nearby, that's interesting. But not something we're likely to care too much about. So Dragos, we're gonna have you clean if there's... We need some hauling too. All of this food needs to be hauled inside. Quinn's been working on clothing, which is a good thing to do. I suppose. But we just need another person or two. You're almost there. One more little adventure and we should be able to get you over. Certainty 0%. Conversion. Cool. So now we can finally start to recruit you. Certainty is going down, but very slowly. Dragos is butchering? Oh, you're... You know, that's all good and all, but why don't you haul the rice? We'll get all of this so that it's closer. Yeah. And it's being properly stored and all of that jazz. Cool. How's Luke here? What's your deal? We would love to have you, oh my gosh. Plants and animal skills, cooking. Capable of violence, kind of rough, but I would love it if you decided to do something interesting. Well, we'll see what happens. Fully healed and leaving. That's too bad. Now we're getting some pants made. Let's go ahead and haul all of the ambrosia inside, please. This patch is not quite done yet. So they are quite happy with us. Good, good. Building friends, that can help. Can you, like, haul some of the corn, please? Okay. Dragos, let's have you keep working on the stove. Get some food going on. What are you doing? Yeah, this is okay, I guess. What's the temperature in here? It is cold enough. Ah, good. We're getting some tasty food. You know what, Quinn? I think Nati will have you be our moral guide. Well, can we have... Andreas is a part of our religion now, right? Yes. Your skills are not any better, so let's have Nati be the moral guide here. That should help everybody be a little bit happier and make it a lot less likely that bad stuff will happen. Successful role change. You need apparel, you need a cape. Okay, well, we'll build one cape. That will be the next thing that we do. And we do not have the required stuff. I am actually going to continue then to have this be a cotton plant. I'd love to do the cycloid tea, but Nati has a break risk because you have moderate expectations. Slept in the cold. Well, that's an easy problem to fix. Let's go ahead and get a heater. Put it in Quinn's room because why not? And Quinn, you're gonna go ahead and work on the heater first thing. And then we'll let you sleep. Oh no! We must fix this. So we want the temperature for this set to like 18? 16 should do. Dragos, Go ahead and cook. And then we should be a lot better off after this. That'll be good. Resistance is pretty brutal, unfortunately. They have a low opinion, and I don't really blame them because we haven't been able to get them very good food, but if they could only come work for us, then we'd be able to get them some better food. Naughty, go ahead and haul some corn. Zit. Well, we'll have the fire out in no time. No need to wake everybody up. Quinn, why don't we have you finish constructing this floor in here? That should help their mood a fair bit. And then Naughty is doing what? Harvesting, yeah, that's good. Dragos is getting more meals, which will help. Quinn's just meditating. Can you clean up in here? Good, good, good. Dragos is a sadistic rage. Come here, guys. We attack. Okay. Undraft. One of you guys will rescue. You know, having that in there seems like a really bad idea. We got some blood in here now, so yeah, that's no fun. Power towards a leader? What? Oh, you switched over to fieltism. Dadgum. Oh wait, you're fine. You're recruiting. And you have a chemical hunger. I don't know what a power aider is. Don't know what that means, but this is fine. We definitely have some meals. This is good. Get some recreation going on, a little chit chat. Hopefully we can get all of this food harvested. And we got to get our drug dependency going on. Dromedaries join. A couple of them. Interesting. So I think what we're gonna do then is we need to build some wood fences. I think what we're gonna do is build a wood fence along here. This is gonna take forever. And then we'll need some fence gates. And one right about there will do. Okay. But I think there's about a 0 chance that this is going to happen anytime soon. So, Stromateries, one's male, one is female. I mean, it would be pretty nice to have, I'm not going to lie. Dragos needs his weapon again. Let's keep cooking. We need this food. Drug production, woohoo! I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a break before we go too much further though, because we need some time to catch up on stuff. Nothing else, the hauling. Yeah, this is good. Get Quinn to do all the hauling. And hopefully some construction stuff. Yeah, this sounds good. So Quinn will do... Actually, before you do hauling, let's have you do plant cutting. Nati has a major break risk because of the apparel. Cyclite, yeah. It's gonna be rough. We'll get there though. I'm fairly confident we'll have the tea before too long. At least the smoke leaf is something that we should be able to build soon. Another raid, attacking immediately, just one. Well, let's go ahead and get everybody up. Just one, can we go over here? Need to build a southern protection, but it won't really matter that much. Where did you go? Where are you? Ooh! So let's burden you. Have you come back? Dragos, head over here. Dragos, what kind of a super soldier are you, man? Super soldier with a bad back, okay? Which happens, I suppose. Quinn, why don't you go ahead and get another grave or two? It's so good that we're catching up on our building of stuff. This is excellent. Can we reassure? Preach health? How's Dragos doing? It's amazing what we can do when we're not working on our research. It's probably going to improve the mood of everybody quite a bit too. Yeah, we need to chop a bunch more trees though. We still have a fair bit of goods. Their corn's almost completely grown. I mean, the growing season's basically over. Loss of power, not unexpected. It's good that your faith is increasing at this point in time. Oh man, you would be, either one of you would be nice. Naughty, what the? They destroyed all of our components. 43 freaking components. Wow. All right. "43 components. That is insane. You go clean out the prisoner's room. Dragos needs rescue. Quinn, go rescue him. Must be because we don't have... Man, what is you're old? Must be the lack of go juice is probably really, really hurting you. So we're gonna have to figure out how to make that. Well, we do have the research. We can build a drug lab. Let's go ahead and do that. Wooden drug lab. Yeah, let's do like this. The dromedary one has started to roam away. I mean, there's no possible way that we're going to have you set in time. We just don't have a fence that big. Incapable of violence. So... Naughty. Why don't you go take care of the dromedary? That'll do. I don't think that planting is really what we want to do at the moment. I mean, it's some good practice, I suppose, but... More ambrosia sprouts. Well, never turn those down. It's the best thing that's been happening to us. So disallow sewing, there we go. Oh yeah, we have this person that we need to bury. Dromedary 2 is roaming away, go ahead and slaughter, and Naughty, that is up to you. You got it, bud. Uh-oh. They may make it away. Okay, and can you haul it? A nomad quest, what do we got? Approaching with a child in tow, Great Flash Stone burned down their home. They want to stay here for 13 days. They will work and fight during the time. Okay. I think we're willing to do that. We're pretty desperate. So the first thing we're gonna do, it's mother and child. This will be the first time I'll have seen a child in the game. Let's just build them a couple of beds. We'll have Quinn prioritize that as well. Okay. So let's see here. What's your guys' deal? You can't firefight. That's interesting. You have some doctoring skills, so I'll keep you on just in case. Childcare, you actually like doing that. So you have some social skill. We'll have you become our warden then. You like cooking. I think we'll have you mostly do hauling though. And then Tim, I mean, you can't do much. So yep, let's go trade with these guys. First thing you're gonna do. So they would love some of our ambrosia. Let's give them all but about 60, about 22. That's a lot. The rooster hen, we don't have things set up for that. Herbal meds, let's take, they only have a little bit. Let's take a little bit of smoke leaf, I suppose. It's kind of embarrassing to buy some, but you know what? We'll take it. They don't really have much. Pemmican will take another 100 just to get us through, and then we're going to decrease this until, let's say, like 30, until we take all of their cash. Done. Dragos is back on the feet. Go ahead and equip the bolt action rifle. And then Butcher here, please. We'll have you cook some meals and all will be well in the world. Resistance is going down. I mean, that's something. Little Tim, can you go clean up this vomit, please? I suppose we should do something with education. How old are you? You're 5? What do we do here with a 5-year-old kid in this game? Refugees arrived. I mean, the party, yep, is throwing a party. Royal Ascent quest, which we obviously are not going to be able to do for a long time. Okay. Oh, he's drawing on the floor. I don't know what they think of that, but okay. That's interesting. Okay, well, we'll let him be. We do need somebody to clean up this cooking area before we get a whole bunch of people with food poisoning, which just tends to be this never-ending cycle of food poisoning, so yeah. That's actually pretty cool. The kid draws on the floor whenever they don't have something to do. Mad Joe. All right. Everybody get over here. Oh, thanks guys. Medical emergency, Hannah. It's all cycling. I mean, it's rough. We're gonna work on growing the plants. The gift, they left us some plasteel. Nice, nice, nice. We do have a decent stockpile of meals now, at last. So Dragos will probably start to do some of the mining. We'll get some of these components that we need to. Can't believe it destroyed all our components. Honestly, this is cool, but we're gonna deconstruct it. Can we also deconstruct the floor? I thought there was a way to do that, but it doesn't matter. We'll leave the floor. Yep, is not that great at cooking. Definitely better at social than my other people. Low mood. What can we do to improve your mood? Wonder if we... Oh, different groups. They're preparing for a while. Ooh. Looks like a fox. Some kind of a critter. Build complete, make the cape. Not T is gonna be happy. Dragos needs rescue. Oh no. Can you rescue them, Tim? Little Tibby making the rescue. So it's really gonna be these guys. Let's draft. Yup has a mace. Quinn can burden. Yep, why don't you come back? Okay, Nati, get away. Okay. Undraft everybody, good, good. You're dead, so we're going to allow your stuff. And there's not a grave for you yet. So Quinn, why don't you go ahead and dig one up? Ooh, we do not have a sleep spot. Even yet. Quinn, why don't you prioritize this wall? Okay. Club wound tended with the finest medicine. Lovely. These things happen. We'll get them their own bedroom before too long, but they gotta have some place to sleep for now, I guess. Actually, I'm gonna build the wall to here, and then we'll cancel all of this. Dragos is not doing so hot. This is no fun. Medical emergency. It's gonna be Quinn. Wait, not Strip. Is that Andres? No. I don't know. I understand the need to keep the focus up, but jeez, it's a pain. It is most definitely a pain. If we're gonna build the room, then we should also build a door here. And we should build the gate here. What's she doing, Quinn? Your mining is set before construction, really? Not T is supposed to be doing the construction. Oh. But Nati's been taking care of all the plants. Construction botch, that's too bad. Can we just, like, have you actually work on this? Dragos, presumably you can actually do something now, so let's see here. Where's your weapon? There it is. Little Timothy is going to sleep now, okay. That's fine. Crawling's not really improved anything despite having a couple of new things, but we're getting lots of nice art all over the place. So there's that. Gargantuan pod. You know, we're gonna harvest this, but we're not gonna plant it. Okay, Quinn's doing the meditation. Morning meditation seems like a reasonable thing to do. Fine meal should be first, yeah. So we're gonna get some fine meals for a little while. Poor Timmy. Bored little kid. Suppose I could uninstall these and can sell the steel tables. Yep, coma child. Interesting. So you're just tired, okay. So Nati must be prioritizing cutting the trees down, which is fair. Component mining worksite nearby. Well, that would be kind of nice, but okay. Yup's out meditating now. Interesting. Quinn is building stuff. Sweet. Quinn, can you build this right there? And we're gonna haul that when we get the chance. And we're gonna get rid of these guys because there will now be a proper place for them to sleep-ish. Quinn, I mean, you almost succeeded, but poor guys sleeping in the rain. You know, we gotta do what we gotta do. Okay. So we can do a ritual. Like a table. We could do a party anytime. Advent of Archism. So if these are a table, well, let's just do Advent of Archism here. %66% quality. There's a decent chance it'll be fun. Okay, let's do it. Party time! bringing in our guests that aren't part of our ideology. We got a medical emergency with Hannah that we're gonna totally ignore at the moment. It was fun. And then we'll go deal with the medical emergency. Okay, good. Andreas's resistance is slowly improving. Now these guys suddenly have a roof. Let's build a vent next. Colonist needs rescue. Quinn is rescuing Dragos, I assume. No, not T. Not T. Cyclite dependence, yeah. We really gotta get some next season. Let's build this further out. We'll also count on using some of the rocks as cover here. Deconstruct this. Cool. We have a fair bit of wood, so that's good. Yup is cooking meals. Oh, this is so good. Can only do simple meals, which is unfortunate, but it's still something. Dragos can't walk. We're gonna have some real problems here if we can't get the cyclite. Can we build you here? No. Can we build the bridge stuff on the softer soil? Dirty cooking area, well, that's fair. Oh, we have some guests. Yep, why don't you go ahead and trade with them? Cannot talk properly because of poor health. Yeah, you know, this is still fine. Not giving them assault rifle. We will give them the assault rifle we can buy. Short bow. I don't think we're that likely to use it. A poor jacket. We'll give them one. Too bad they don't have the good drugs. Components we could buy. Oh, they don't have a lot of money. Let's take their medicine. They have reinforced barrels. Those are expensive. We will take one because it will be worth it in the long run. Okay. Good, good. Clear out some of our inventory. Who needs to be rescued? Quinn. Nati, can you rescue Quinn? Nati can't walk. What's your deal? You're food poisoning that you can't... Well, okay, fine. Sure, our plants are going to start growing off soon. We may as well just harvest whatever's here, because we're not going to get much from it. We got a timber wolf. Did start building a little bit of the fence. That's interesting. We're doing okay. It's kind of funny, all of our valuables are outside of the main part of the base. I'm sure that's going to come to bite us sometime fairly soon, but that's fine. Cougars hunting. Our little kid, no! Fudge. Everybody's freaking unconscious right now. No! Anger. Not taking action against this, but she's upset. I mean, I don't blame her. Her son died. This is probably a real idiotic thing to do, but it is the appropriate thing to do. It's what I would do if I was the mama bear in this situation. Man in black, okay. We do need a man in black, I think. Everybody's indoors otherwise. Come on, get him. There we go. Keep getting it till it's dead. Actually, you know what? Undraft, rescue our coma victim here. So what's your deal, Mr. Man in Black? Not that great. Not horrible. Go feed everybody. Who died? Oh, this is rough. Three groups of wasters have been harassing. No. Okay. So we have the sister of one of our prisoners who is hanging around. Interesting. We've got people who have a medical emergency. Why don't you go ahead and feed? No, Quinn's not doing so great either, but... And Yup died in bed. Well, this is an interesting start. How long have we been going at this? 3 hours. I think we're gonna call this an end. Oh, we got a gift. Some gold. Interesting. We don't have a research project, and that's very purposely. Mega Sloth self-tamed? Okay. That's pretty random. Why is there food out here? Don't know. This has me somewhat concerned. Well, let's get our work schedule straightened out. Basic. Handling, you're very good at it. And you'll be a good hunter as well. Then art, and I guess we'd catch whatever else is going on. That's fine. Okay. So we have some food. We have a lot of people who are in some pretty heavy drug dependency mode, but they're going to be killer people once we can get the drugs worked out to keep them in top shape. But I think this is where we're gonna have to leave things for now. Thank you guys so much for stopping in, saying hi, and for those who follow me. I'll be continuing this probably about this time of day in Tuesday. Thanks guys for everything. Until next time, people are checking. Take care.